Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Good for eyesight. Good for the year.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. One day at a time, right, Katie?
All you can do. One day at a time.
All I know.
I mean, if anyone else has another way to do it, I'm open to listening.
Well,
I'll leave out the suggestion box.
People
Gotta get one of those.
I think what happens is we lose sight of the moment, and we're projecting out, worried about what might happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I have a tendency to do that.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
And then trying just to stay in the moment. Yet, there's process and there's product. Process gets you to the product, whatever the product meaning outcome. So it seems, though, that if you stay in the moment, you stay in process. You're focused on the process. You're not focused on some outcome. Now, it's not to say that outcomes are not important or you shouldn't have goals or, that you're just so micro-focused in the moment that everything else goes to Hades. I'm not suggesting that. I am suggesting is that we try to, by living in the moment, meaning you focus on the task at hand, and we'll say, well, you can multitask. Well, I suppose you can do that in the moment. I suppose so. When you do this kind of work, for example, you're working that board. When things start to get hectic, you can't be anyplace else but right where you are. If you do, you're gonna get run over by the technology. You're gonna get lost. Bad things are gonna happen. Right? And
yeah, if I go 30 seconds and forget, like yesterday, we were doing a little video with the doctor who was in here, and I had like 2 minutes, and I forget. I get caught up in conversation. If I don't come back, things are gonna go haywire.
I had to cue her and be like, yo, 30
exactly.
seconds.
And that's what I'm talking about. It seems like a simple thing. So if you apply what you do every day when you're working that technical board to everything else. In other words, you're focused there. You have to be, because so many things can go wrong.
And the second I step out of that, I lose sight of what I need to be doing.
Precisely.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to think of it.
You think like, when you walk away from the board, you sort of like take a breath and you say, okay, now I can drift all over the place. Well, maybe not. So being in the moment, good thing to do. Both of you have been working the show now for a while. You've been working with me. We've been working together. And you've listened to conversations. You've heard me do tutorials. You hear all the different themes. Concept of lifestyle, and you can, for purposes of my question to you, you can include diet if you want in this overall notion of lifestyle. What do you think are the most dangerous or health debilitating lifestyle behaviors or lifestyle actions that people can engage in that will cause them to not live as long as one would expect. In other words, it's going to contribute to early mortality and a lot of morbidity.
Drinking and drugs
yeah.
and
Okay, let's go through that. Okay, so alcohol.
okay.
All right, that's one. What else?
Drugs. I mean, if you're
All right, well-
separating that category.
Well, we'll just throw that in there. But
Or diet.
alcohol. What's that?
Poor diet. A
Good.
lot of, you
Oh,
said
yeah.
like
Poor-
I remember you
Stop
saying-
there. Stop there. Poor diet.
Yeah, I
Good.
wouldn't have said that.
Nope. He's right on the money. What else?
Hmm.
Alcohol, poor diet.
Mm,
And this is a decision someone is going to make in their life. It's not like
Some
accidents
things
or
that
car
you
accidents.
do,
Okay.
things that everybody does every day that can contribute to their health or undermine. I'm looking for what would be the behaviors that would undermine a person's health to the extent that it will cause them to live a shorter life and not have good quality of life. You got two of them.
lack of exercise.
Ding, 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 ding. That's good. You're on the road. I'm looking for 5 of them. There's 5. There's 5 behaviors.
Listen, I got one out there. That's a miracle. My palms are
Um,
starting to sweat. I feel like I need to back out of this test. No, I don't know. I mean,
No, that's
is
good.
smoking a different category?
No, it's a lifestyle behavior. That's good.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
4.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
2
doing
for 2.
good.
Drum roll.
You're on a roll, man. You're doing good. You're doing very well. This is good.
I guess just living life risky, I guess. Like taking chances, doing daring things. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that
Being idiotic, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Does that
That was
count?
the nice way of saying that.
Right.
Well, you're on to something here. You got 4 out of the 5, and what I'm referring to is there've been a number of studies over the years where they're looking for what are either the healthy lifestyle habits or the unhealthy lifestyle habits. Usually, one's the converse of the other. That may increase your life expectancy. And we know you touched upon 4 out of the 5. What's the one thing that you didn't mention that I talk about all the time? That I say it's an epidemic?
Oh, being
Obesity.
Obesity.
I thought that would fall under poor exercise.
No, it's a variable.
Mm.
Exercise is a variable. You got to start to think like a scientist, right? Okay, variables. What are the variables? Diet, exercise, smoking, alcohol, and being obese.
Mhm.
5 different variables. They get interconnected. It turns out that those 5 habits can undermine your life expectancy anywhere from 7 to 20 years. Yeah, exactly. And create havoc for you. Just all kinds of health issues. What we know, there's so many paradoxes that swirl around simultaneously. One, we're living longer. That's not only in this country, but that's around the globe. People are living longer for a number of different reasons. One is because of medical technology,
Advancements.
vaccines, being able to treat people earlier and then later, decrease in birth death, right? Birth survival, an increase in birth survival, the decrease in the rate of death at birth. All of these, and better sanitation methods. There's all sorts of variables that are responsible for people living longer. The paradox is people are living longer, but they're not living longer in health. They're living longer in an unhealthy state. And one wonders, okay, here we are investing a tremendous amount of resources, not only in this country, but around the world, in getting people to live longer. The piece that's missing is how do you get them to live longer, but with better health years rather than sick years. And another paradox is if you get to a certain age, like 80, your rate for death, how can I put it? Your propensity to die decreases, which is interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
You're thinking, well, I'm 80, 85, 90, I should be dying soon. Statistically, your odds of living longer are better than somebody living maybe at 60. Because they figure you made it to that point, you've done some good things. We'll talk some more. This is interesting stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Yes, the quest to live longer, but it should be a quest to live longer, but with quality of life and with good health. You want longevity, but you want longevity with health. Last year, a study was done, Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. They, in their study, and they followed up this month, with a new study, and I'm going to report on both now. There's something to learn here. It's very instructive. Last year, they found that if people adopted 5 healthy habits, they could extend their life expectancy by 14 years. Okay? That, in any world of research, that is certainly statistically significant, but as one of my professors would say, it's also of great practical importance. And that would be 14 years for women and 12 years for men. If they ate a diet that was high in plants, low in fats, they exercised at a moderate to vigorous level for several hours a week, they maintained a healthy body weight, they didn't smoke, and they consumed no more than 1 alcoholic drink a day for men and 2 for women and 2 for men. Now, you put that quintet of behaviors together, and let's see, healthy diet, eat well, exercise, maintain your weight, don't smoke, and don't drink too much alcohol. Do you think that is burdensome?
No.
Okay.
Like
Do you think that's burdensome, Beatty? Do you think that's hard to do?
No.
Question is, why isn't it be done? What do you think? Smoking is a terrible habit. It's
awful.
So difficult, and alcohol is a terrible habit, hard to break. That aside, when you look at that quintet of lifestyle behaviors, each one is challenging. It's hard for people to change their diet. It's very difficult to get people to exercise routinely and be physically active routinely. It's very difficult to keep people maintaining their weight. Smoking is, that's like trying to become an astronaut and trying to maintain, if you're an alcoholic, that's a terrible, terrible disease. But doing 1 or 2 drinks a day, that's probably pretty doable for a lot of people. You don't have to drink the whole bottle of wine or a whole 6-pack of beer. On their face, those sound like simple things to do. Each one is highly challenging. That's why very few people can do all 5 routinely for decades and live that way. Very few. And I said routinely, consistently. You may do all 5 maybe for a week or 2, maybe as long as
No, that's true.
6 months. But people drift in and out of compliance with each of those at a highly variable rate.
I'm doing that with the gym right now. I've been back in the gym for like 2 months. I still cannot get myself to routinely go. I'll skip a couple days and then I'll make excuses.
Why?
I don't know. My excuse right now for why I haven't gone in like 5 days is because I've been sick
Well,
and
you
I
have
haven't
been
wanted
sick.
to.
You have been sick.
Yeah.
But why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's something to think about. You're not the only person. Me, you, Reggie, every person listening and watching. You know you're supposed to do it. You know it's a good thing. You know that, you can do it. You have done it, but you're not doing it.
And I went in with the mindset that I was going to do it. That's why I got my gym membership. So I would go. I had my days I was going to pick out. I did it for about a week. And now I'm on such a weird schedule. I just go when I can go.
So what happens? See, catch as catch can.
Yeah, it's bad.
And when you use the model of catch as catch can with any of those 5 lifestyle behaviors, guess what catches up to you? What catches up to you are the consequences of unhealthy aging. Both of you are relatively young. I say relatively young. I can tell you where you are in the life cycle while you are young. Are you 30 yet?
No, 29.
Neither of you are even 30 yet. Okay, so I'm just telling you that when you were about 21, 22, decline began. It's imperceptible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the pictures.
Different hormones started to decrease. Things that you want to keep, you lose, and things you want to lose, you keep. But it's out of your awareness. But you already have started to engage that aging process where the effects accumulate. That's all I can tell you. You may not feel like it, you may not look like it, but it's happening. And much of it centers around those 5 behaviors. Neither of you smoke, neither of you drink excessively. Reggie could stand to lose a few pounds, but Katie is lean. Reggie's not morbidly obese. I mean, he's a big guy. But the first 2, your diet and exercise, those 2 variables account for a great deal of the variance of how your life will unfold in terms of you living longer with quality of life. Those 2 factors, and they're within your span of influence. You can, getting someone to be able to do all 5 of those, day in, day out, no variation, strict, like a Buddhist monk. Yeah, well, good luck with that. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of thought, a lot of persistence. They followed it up. The results were published yesterday. I'll tell you what they found further.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Humans have, for centuries, if not thousands of years, searched for ways to live longer. And there are any number of books that have been written about, humans' quest for more immortality. Well, okay, that's a little ambitious. It's biology, man. We all die, and that's just the way it is. But that hasn't stopped humans from engaging in this quest and looking for all these exotic therapies or ways to live longer. When the answer, we have an answer to that question of how can you live longer? What can you do? And that's what I've been reporting on. And we have our guest today, Wayne Elliott. I want to get to him in 1 second. I wanted to tell Katie that in that study from last year, Katie, pertaining to women and men, but women who reported just doing 4 out of the 5, those five behaviors, they just did 4 of them, those healthy habits, they lived 34 more years without disease after age 50, compared to 24 years for women who said they did not follow any healthy habits. In other words, they had 10 more years of healthy life after age 50.
That's amazing.
10 more. Men who reported fulfilling 4 out of the 5 lived on average 31 more years free of disease after age 50, compared to men who adopted none of those habits lived on average 23 years after age 50. So there's even more, was it 11 years more or whatever? So it does make a difference. So it's not going to get you to immortality. We'll all be gone. But I can tell you, if you use your imagination, science, and they're doing it now. You got scientists working all across this planet trying to figure out how to manipulate the genes, how to extend life, how to grow new organs. There may come a day, I know it's going to sound far-fetched, just like your car. You got Napa, you're going to have like a human Napa parts store.
No.
Where they will replace organs, and they won't have to deal with the issue of rejection. They will figure it out. It's only a matter of time, but we'll long be gone.
I mean, that'll be very helpful.
Well, it raises all kinds of ethical issues. This is an engaging conversation. There are conferences where they talk about it. It's truly fascinating. But here we are in the moment we got to deal with right now, in this moment. And my guest today is Wayne Elliott with Strauss Naturals. Wayne, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. Do you want to live to be 100, Wayne?
It's great to be on with you, Doc, and I love that I've started being on your show more, because I swear every time I listen to you ahead of you introducing me, you're just right on the money with what drives me. What Jim Strauss used to say, Doc, if we could make our soft tissues last, we could all live to be 125. And
he's right about that.
And what you're saying as well, it really resonated with me. My best friend and my first cousin, who was my favorite family member, both died at age 50.
Oof.
Both former football players. Did not do many of the right things. Like me, ate too much, drank milk like we were baby cows, all this kind of thing. Abused ourselves. I still do sometimes, Doc. I think sometimes I have maybe too much hope and belief in some of these products, because I should be embarrassed to tell you, but I ate about 8 pounds of chocolate-covered nuts over the holidays.
Oh, my.
Many, many other things you shouldn't eat.
Well, listen, Wayne, that your narrative is not unlike many others. And the study, they looked at 5 behaviors, Wayne, and on their face, they look like easy things to do. Eat a healthy diet, high in plants, low in fat. Exercise moderately, vigorously, several hours a week. Maintain a healthy body weight. Don't smoke. Don't drink excessively. And try to maintain your weight. Those sound like simple things to do, but they're very difficult. And your relationship with food goes all the way back to when your mom was pregnant with you, because what she ate influenced your dietary destiny, and that's called epigenetics. And, you struggle like we all do, and your awareness. And in talking with you, you have such a thirst and a large appetite, no pun intended, for life. It seems to me like you're a guy, a person who enjoys life, and you live in, you love the moments, you enjoy good time, you enjoy your friends, you like achievement. That all comes through in your voice and in the things that you say. But yet you might engage in things that will take you out of the game and put an end to all of it. It's kind of interesting, isn't it?
It sure is, Doc. And Dr. Garko, I probably failed in 4 of those 5 categories. I guess all 5 at one point, although I never drank
really?
Alcohol. I've never
Wow.
liked it. So I've been very fortunate that I just don't like it. I have tried all the flavors, all the types. When you're young, you do these things, but I just hate the taste. I I used to, when I went into bars with friends and teammates and that, I had my share of poking fun at me, and I think a couple of fights when I would order chocolate milk or after they had chocolate milk at the bar. And most of them didn't, but anyway, however, these points are so important, both collectively and individually, because I still fail in a couple of those categories, Doc, but the other three, I don't. And at age 64, I've had a workout room in one of my garages for 35 years. And at age 64, me and a dear friend and old teammate started using it a year and a half ago.
Good.
3 times a week, we walk the beach. We ride a bicycle when it's good. Otherwise, we walk. And then we work a bit with the weights. And I'll tell you what a difference.
You feel better. You build
that one thing.
You feel better physically, but you feel better emotionally. You have a better self-image. You feel, your self-worth, your self-image. It all changes, and it's never too late. It's never. They did a study at Tufts University, Wayne. These people were non-ambulant, many of them, wheelchairs, and they were in their 80s. They put them on a weightlifting program. Do you know that after a 3-month or whatever period of time it was, many of those people were able to walk and restore health to a great degree? It's never too late.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Everybody knows that it's easier said than done to take charge of your health. Now taking charge of your health has been made a little easier with Ancient Nutrition. Ancient Nutrition's whole food nutritional products provide ancient nutrients in a modern, convenient form to power the body and mind while restoring health, strength, and vitality comparable to that of our ancient ancestors. Among their healthy nutrition supplements, Ancient Nutrition offers a line of bone broth protein powders formulated for high performance. Bone broth is a breakthrough in protein supplementation. It delivers the benefits of homemade bone broth in a convenient, easy-to-mix form. Try all 8 delicious flavors: dark chocolate, banana cream, cinnamon apple, salted caramel, pumpkin spice, s'mores, coffee, and French vanilla. Ancient Nutrition products are sold in fine health stores across the country. Visit ancientnutrition.com to learn more about Ancient Nutrition for a modern world. That's ancientnutrition.com.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new: agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Have you experienced the
LetsTalkNutrition.com. That's LetsTalkNutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
There's a lot of truth to what that lady just said, that last statement. Everything our bodies need is found in nature. That's Strauss's, that mantra that they like. It's true. There's a wonderful health store in Clarksville, Georgia area called Ada Zinc. And the man who owns it, Rufino Pato, has been a regular listener of this show for a good while, plays the show in his store on a plasma screen. I've been on the air watching people watching me in his store because we were able to get to dial into his store. It's remarkable, and he has really contributed to the show. And Wayne Elliott's our guest. He's a great guest, and one of the things I love about Wayne is his transparency and authenticity and passion for Strauss natural products, especially the heart drops. Rufino, welcome to the show. Thanks for calling in today. Healthy New and Happy New Year to you and your wife and all those in your life that you care about and love.
Happy New Year to you, my friend. I called in a couple of weeks ago, but you were on vacation. I thought it was a live show. I'll be back on the 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah,
I was all ready to. I was fired up. I was going to call in and talk to you about something. I was like, damn, who do I talk to?
You have my cell number. Call me.
I do. Absolutely. I wanted to wish you a Happy New Year. You know, you're talking about aging, Doc, and yes, I do have you on this morning, and I got people in here watching, and but the thing is, you don't give up, Doc. And I use you as you inspired me. I'm going to tell you the truth. You inspired me. You went through heck for a long time, and you could have sat in the corner in the fetal position and gave up on life. And you're better than you've ever been, and you're my inspiration. I just want you to know
thank
that.
you. Your words are heartfelt, and they touch me. And Wayne has had his challenges too, and illness, we can learn from it. You don't want to squander the moment. And it was people such as yourself and others who supported me through that very difficult time, and I'm forever grateful. It was so cosmically humbling. It happened at a time I didn't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and you've been great. I want to ask you, do you have that product in your store?
I don't yet, but you know what? I'd like to find out about those because I'm hearing nothing but good things about it. You talk about them all the time, and every time you talk about something, I bring it in. It's always a really good product because I know You just don't bring products in because they sponsor your show. You bring products in because there's scientific research behind it and actually proven that it works.
The
so
Strauss
I
Heart.
trust you completely.
Well, thank you. The Strauss Heart Drops, Ruffino, have been they're almost legendary in Canada. The company's out of Canada, Strauss Naturals, and they've been around a long time. And you know, they have had to jump through hoops with the Canadian government, U.S. government, and so you know the product is tried, true, and tested, and it does work.
Yeah.
Wayne Elliott is a testimony to that. I mean, he admittedly on the show today said, I violate all 5 of those all those lifestyle. I'm in somebody's writing him a ticket all day long. Wayne, here's another ticket on the and yet he still maintains, and he swears up and down that much of his great success in overcoming his health challenges, are due to those heart drops. He's still standing, and he's still working out with his pal 3 times a week in their little home gym. So he's all good, and he's a hectic businessman. He's involved in, he's in the deep into the lifespan. So it's a testimonial.
Absolutely.
It's anecdotal, but there are many like him, thousands of people. It's worth putting in your store. I think your customers would benefit from it. It's all natural. It's a wonderful product. I want to call you off air today. Please give Katie. I think I have your number. I think I put it in. But please give Katie your phone number, and I'll give you a call.
Okay.
Okay.
Or I'll text you right now with my phone number again, just in case you don't have it. But I do want someone to call me about those props. I do want to bring them in.
Okay. Let me ask Wayne. Wayne, how can he get that product into his store?
To call the Strauss Company in Kamloops, BC, and they can look after you there. I think in America, I believe the website's StraussNaturals.com. Of course, in Canada, it's StraussNaturals.ca. But you contact the Strauss office, and they'll look after you.
Perfect.
Doc, on your point, before we
go ahead, Wayne.
Before we leave the point about the 5 things that we're best to do properly, I just wanted to say one more thing about exercise. Even before I started working out, when I would go for a walk on the beach with my wife and the dog, or go for a walk elsewhere on the boardwalk in Hollywood, Florida, and I would always, every time without exception, when I went for a walk, I felt better, and I've used this term, that it helped burn off the bad energy. Things that were stressing me when I started on the walk were diminished. And so there's just so many benefits, as you pointed out, emotionally and mentally and physically. So, and Doc, can I talk for a minute? I went on your website just before the show started, and I saw that, I believe yesterday you were talking about macular degeneration. Am I correct?
Yeah, we did talk about macular. I had an ophthalmologist surgeon on the show yesterday.
Well, if I may, I'd like to take a couple of minutes and tell you about Strauss Heart Drops and macular degeneration.
Really?
It turns out that, I couldn't say all, but it turns out that the main cause of macular degeneration is cholesterol, plaque. And we have had so many people in Canada, and I'm going back 20 years with most of my experience when I was actually in the business, Doc. So many people put their magnifying glasses away instead of going blind that summer like their doctor told them they would. And one time at a lecture in Welland I was giving, a man stood up in the middle and interrupted me, and I thought, oh, what's going to happen now? And he told his story, how his doctor had told him that he would be blind by the end of that summer. It was a steady downhill ride. And he said, I started taking Strauss Heart Drops, I forget if he said 3 or 4 months ago. And he said, last night I was able to read without my magnifying glass. I just needed my eyeglasses and good light.
Yeah,
and
he improved his circulation. He improved it. Yeah.
So I just want to say that macular degeneration, you have nothing to lose. If you get Strauss Heart Drops and it doesn't improve your macular degeneration so you're seeing better, the company will give you your money back. And you can't be harmed, of course. So
all right, we got to go.
So many people out there.
We got
It's unbelievable.
We got to cut this off, and we'll come back. Rufino, don't hang up, and we'll be back with Wayne. It's a little crowded. It's okay. It's all good.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Rated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Thanks for tuning in today. And just did a little 60-second video that Katie posted, and I said, you can stop the search for the fountain of youth. There are modifiable lifestyle factors, smoking, physical activity, alcohol use, body weight, and diet quality. We now know, and have known for quite a while, affect total life expectancy and the incidence of chronic diseases. Those 5 behaviors individually and then collectively can make a huge difference in how long you're going to live and with what quality of life, less morbidity. Wayne Elliott is our guest today, and on the phone, too. Wayne's on the phone. He's up there in Canada. No, well, are you in Canada today, Wayne?
I am, unfortunately, Doc. It's about 10 degrees below freezing today. Fourth day in a row.
Okay, well.
Even the polar bears are hiding inside. I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Right on.
Well, you got to get to Hollywood, Florida, man, get on that boardwalk.
Absolutely.
I'm anxious, Doc. I'm anxious.
All right. And then on the phone, too, is Rufino Pato. Great. He's not just a businessman. He has a wonderful health store. He serves the community well in the Clarksville area of Georgia. And Rufino, there's something you wanted to say. I had to cut you off in that last block. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that I did really, really, your guest just said, your show yesterday on the eyes was amazing. And I agree with the whole anti-aging. I don't believe in that word either.
Right.
We're all going to age regardless. There's no easy way out, Doc. We all know that. But I'm going to tell you, I've not only changed the way I eat in the last few years and stuff, but my pets, my dogs, they get really good food now. They get enzymes in the morning. They get chicken broth with their food. And I'm going to tell you, they're different. My dog, he's lost 5 years in the other direction. He's like a puppy now again. So it's not just humans. It's not too late for your animals either to take care of them, because there's a lot of good supplements for them you can put in their food every day that really help animals too. But your show yesterday on the eyes was just amazing.
Yeah, that guest he was very good, and I learned a lot from him. And we'll have him back on, and we'll talk some more. Wayne's point, he told a story about giving that speech, and the man jumps up in the middle of his speech and says, "Wait a minute," and tells the story about his eyesight was failing him, and he got on the Strauss heart drops, and what it did, I suspect, is improved his circulation, and the blood flow was able to get to his eyes and experience better quality of vision. It's amazing the things that we can do. That's why I'm always astonished when these doctors, like there's one that goes on CBS morning show, and he's a wonderful physician. I have a lot of respect for him, but he throws supplements under the bus at every bend and turn, at every bus stop. He puts them under the bus. Yeah. I don't understand that. The research is there, but, maybe he'll catch on. Rufino, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, and I will give you a call when I get off air today, okay?
Absolutely. Happy New Year again, Wayne. Thank you for all your great information today.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
And he's going to he'll put that product in.
Coincidence.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
It's probably no coincidence that when I started taking Strauss heart drops, a short time later, I quit wearing eyeglasses for 5 years. Then when I went for a truck driving license for a job we were doing, I failed the eye test. But for 5 years, I managed well without eyeglasses.
I'll be darned.
When I started heart drops, whether that was cholesterol for me then or not, but I guess it was certainly blood flow. Doc Garko, can I read you something that came into the Strauss company yesterday by email?
Absolutely, 100%.
it's certainly a testimonial. There's some of the nicest people you'll ever meet at the Strauss Company, and one of them, a great lady named Lindy, she shares all of the customer service emails with me because, well, I asked her to, but she knows it's my juice. It's the fuel for my passion machine, you know, is the good stuff. So anyway, this comes from a lady named Marilyn, and here's what it says. I was diagnosed with peripheral vascular disease about a year ago. At that time, I couldn't walk more than 20 steps without severe pain in my calf. The vascular surgeon said I have no pulse below my waist and was very straightforward in telling me I could likely lose my legs within 2 years and would potentially die of a heart attack or stroke within 5 years. What a shock. He said I would require surgery on both legs with a 50-50 chance of success. I am not overweight, no diabetes, no high blood pressure, and cholesterol at 2.4. He suggested I walk for 1 hour a day, walking through the pain. My family doctor put me on cholesterol pills to bring it even lower. Blood tests showed I had high levels of iron in my blood. And then I came across an old acquaintance who suggested trying your heart drop. Within a few months, I could walk a full hour with very little pain. My cholesterol went down further to 1.8. The surgeon was impressed and suggests no surgery now. I just had blood work done again, and my family doctor called to say he doesn't know how to explain it, but all my tests were perfect. I give credit to your drops. I can't imagine where I'd be without them. Thank you so much. This is Marilyn from California, Dr. Arco, and
wow.
It's those things, as well as, of course, my own great fortune and my family's and friends that keep me doing what I do.
I know.
And, you know, it has to warm your heart, doesn't it? Here's a lady getting better instead of having all this terrible carnage and dying.
Can you imagine? I was listening to the diagnosis. She's sitting there listening to that diagnosis. You could lose both your legs. If we try to operate, 50-50 chance. You're probably going to die of a heart attack or a stroke within a few years. I'm thinking, you talk about a bad day, for heaven's sake. And here you are. You know, I've spent a lot of my career in the academy, in higher education as a student and as a professor, and all my training. And show me the data, and I was trained to be a scientist and to do the research. But those kind of stories, but I also know you cannot dismiss the everyday experience of people, and to listen to what they have to say and what happens to them when they do certain things, good and bad. And that anecdotal evidence is powerful. She felt, for her, one, to even write, to get people to do that, it takes a lot. She's really motivated and inspired. So, that's a compelling narrative. I'm so glad you read that. That's just as important as any double-blind, placebo-controlled trial, in my opinion. Thank you for sharing that, and good for her. And she'll probably continue to do better and better if she can stay with the drops and be compliant.
Yeah, well, you can see how these things make my day, can't you, Dr. Garko?
Absolutely.
I read that, and it's just okay. No matter what kind of crap happens otherwise today, with ships, with this, with that, I hate this weather. It's a great day.
Yeah, Wayne's reference to ships. Tell the people, what you do. You're involved in the shipping industry in some form or fashion, yes?
Yes, I sure am. We're third generation now. My son, I have 5 sons in the various recycling businesses, but the one, Jordan, he has taken over the shipbreaking business. We're the oldest active ship recyclers in the world, Dr. Garko, and
wow.
The world's first, by 2018 or 20 years, the first ISO certified shipbreaker, and I'm very proud of that. It's a dangerous business.
I was just going to say, that's got to be pretty...
Big warships like tankers and destroyers and submarines, and as well as commercial vessels, freighters and tankers. And really, I think we've done everything but an aircraft carrier, but I consulted to a couple of American firms, U.S. firms, on 2 carriers that were recycled. And
so it must be.
Yeah, that's how I make my living.
Wow.
That's where I get paid.
That's okay. It's good. You know, you're a hardworking guy. I know that. You're a working man, as my dad would say. And I have a lot of respect for that. We come back, we'll talk to Wayne some more. Strauss Naturals, StraussNaturals.com, Strauss Heart Drops, coast to coast and globally. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lungs Liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Wayne Elliott is our guest today. And we're talking about Strauss Heart Drops. Context is everything. Let me see if I can situate that product within a bigger context to understand how vital it really is. If you think about it for one moment, although it is only a bit larger than the size of your fist, each day your heart, on average person, expands and contracts about 100,000 times and pumps about 2,000 gallons of blood throughout the vast circulatory network or system of your body. If the network of blood vessels in your body, of constituting that circulatory system, were laid out end to end, it would extend for a distance approximately equivalent to 60,000 miles or more than twice around the earth. Over a 70-year period, the heart beats more than 2.5 billion times. Now, with that kind of narrative, with those facts, those numbers, those statistics, what I'm trying to emphasize is the importance of that organ. I dare say, nature constructed that pump in such a way that it can be enduring, but it's also vulnerable to disease. The arteries, especially the coronary arteries. Strauss Heart Drops is a prescription to maintain that system so that it can do all the things that I just said throughout your life. And that, just so you understand, to give you context of what's going on here. Heart disease, coronary heart disease, the leading cause of death, has been since 1921 in this country. It has improved, but it's still the leading cause of death. Wayne, welcome back. That sort of gives some context to why it's so important to take that product to keep that vast vascular network healthy, right?
Absolutely, Doctor. It's incredible when you think about what the things you just said. And the other thing about pumps, I deal with lots of pumps, Dr. Garko. Ships rely on pumps big time, of course, to stay afloat. And so pumps wear out. And so it's no coincidence that football players, for example, that play more than, I believe it's more than 4 years post-high school football, die 10 years younger than the average population.
Wow.
And I could name them for you, the ones I know from now till the end of the show, no doubt. And it's just a shame when you see what happens to some of these powerful men. And so these pumps wear out. And the product that Strauss is bringing, it's available this month, finally. It's a 300-year-old formula, Dr. Garko, and it's called CardioCalm. It's available this month. I'm so excited about this because I took it 20 years ago for my arrhythmia, my 10-year steady 24/7 irregular heartbeat. I haven't taken it since, and I don't have arrhythmia still. It rebuilds damaged heart cells. Jim Strauss told me all about this product and, of course, got me on it when he learned I had irregular heartbeat. So in combination with the heart drops and CardioCalm, it's just amazing what I've seen just right up to this day, Doc. I've got several friends, former football players, on the product now, a truckload of them fixed, no more irregular heartbeat, no more cholesterol issues, and it's really amazing. I mean, that human heart, is one amazing piece of equipment, isn't it, Doctor? Tell me a man-made machine that can match those numbers and keep running.
I know, and it's interesting that you're in the shipping business, and you're right. Without the pumps, the ships don't do so well. So, and without our pump, that particular pump, we don't do so well either. It's sort of a paradoxical piece of biological machinery in that it's so durable, so resilient, but it is vulnerable to disease, which is interesting. And I've talked about that and why that is from an evolutionary perspective. I won't get into it today. But the Strauss Heart Drops apparently serve you got this vast vascular network Wayne, it's it's constituted of your veins, your arteries, and the capillaries. And, that's how you get the oxygen and the nutrients to every cell, every tissue, organ system in your body. Without that network being viable and flowing, your quality, you're not going to do well, as you have experienced in your own life. And it is about making the blood being able to flow through those channels, so to speak. And apparently Strauss Heart Drops makes those channels open up and the blood flows beautifully.
Very well put, Dr. Garko. And of course, here's what I really love about the Heart Drops. And it can sound like snake oil because it can do you so much good. Of course, the heart and clogged arteries is a serious problem, and so the Strauss Heart Drops are most known for that. But what I love is that blood flow is the most important body function, and your whole body, from your hair to your toenails, will not do as well with restricted blood flow. And of course, if you bleed out, you're dead. Everything dies. And so it's the benefits you can get otherwise, the blue-gray lips and skin from blood flow not getting out to the skin and so forth. Your liver, every organ needs that. Your bowels, everything needs that blood flow to be as nature put it in us. And so it's really impossible to say all the great things that can happen. I could, again, go on for show after show and tell you all the things that, in my experience, I've experienced myself.
And we're
quite amazing. But
we'll give you an opportunity to lay that all out. And you're right on about all the systems that it affects. We come back, we'll talk with Roy in Clearwater. He has a question, and we'll continue with Wayne, coast to coast and globally.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation. And it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
1250 WA.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
So your blood circulatory system, that's called your cardiovascular system, delivers nutrients and oxygen to all the cells in your body. It consists of your heart, the blood vessels running through the entire body. The arteries carry blood away from your heart. The veins carry blood back to the heart. And the system of the blood vessels resembles a tree. The trunk, which is the main artery, your aorta, branches into larger arteries, which leads to smaller and smaller vessels. And finally, you get down to the smallest arteries. The smallest arteries end in a network of tiny vessels, and that's called the capillary network. And that's what gets, ultimately, the blood gets there and gets into the cell. That's a quick tutorial on your circulatory system. Let's go to Clearwater, Florida. Roy, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. Healthy New Year.
Same to you. I was on their website, and the reviews were fantastic. My question is, the smallest bottle you can buy is 3 ounces. At 1 drop a day, how long does that last?
Well, it's not 1 drop a day. It's 1 dropper, full dropper per dose. And you should take the recommended 3 doses a day. So it's 3 full droppers a day. And that bottle would last you, you can take more, certainly. I've taken all ranges. The Lord hates a greedy man, but one time I thought maybe I can actually be Superman. So I took it until I started to smell like it. So that was obviously too much. My body was getting rid of it. But if you take a full dropper a day, that bottle should last you a month, 5 weeks, up to 6 weeks. But yes, it's a full dropper per dose minimum, not a drop.
Yeah, a full dropper.
Okay. So that full dose.
Under your tongue.
Okay, that lasts 4 to 5 weeks.
Yes.
That 3 ounce bottle.
Yeah. That is it. A 3 ounce bottle, Wayne? You're talking about?
I think the smallest one.
3.4 ounces is the smaller bottle, and 7.6 ounces is the larger bottle, slightly more than double, and that should last, depending on the person, 2 months to as long as 3 months, depending on what you take. I mean, if you wanted to take the absolute minimum dosage to get results, then it would be a half a dropper 3 times a day. I would not recommend anybody take less than that. In other words, if a diabetic diabetics do tremendous on Strauss Heart Drops because it promotes blood flow everywhere. They don't have to take much more than a half a dropper 3 times a day, but they should take it for life. And whereas if you're trying to clear plaque and cholesterol from your system, history has shown that, and it depends on age, condition, how much you take, 6 months to, I was almost 2 years. Now, having said that, at that time, it was recommended to take less. And so I've come to believe, because we have proof now that when they increased the dosage recommendation, that people did clear out faster. So I think had I taken the full dropper 3 times a day minimum, I would have cleared out in a year. And that's been the experience and the history, really. It's gradual. It's not magic. All that plaque that built up in all the areas over all the years has to be dissolved safely, and that's what the Strauss Heart Drops do.
So we're clear.
So blood flow is so important, because the other thing, Dr. Garko, that blood has to carry is our waste as well. Waste water, waste toxins, and so it's the only transportation system in the body. So it's just the most important thing in our body.
So just so we're clear on the recommended dosage, is how many droppers a day? Dropperfuls a day?
One full dropper 3 times a day is recommended.
There you go.
Yes.
Roy, thank you for...
Okay, one full drop 3 times a day.
One full dropper.
Last a month?
Yeah, it should last you about a month. Now, you can do it. You can do a half... You can do... Go ahead, Roy.
Somebody's got Alzheimer's?
Yes.
Well, it can. They've discovered that cholesterol plaque on the brain is related to some of these types of dementia diseases. And thanks to some nuns in the United States that donated their bodies to science, and they found that the ones that had Alzheimer's and so forth had both cholesterol plaque on their brain,
had artery disease,
and that would make sense to me too. If your brain was coated in something and it's not meant to, no wonder we would lose mental capacity. But they also found tangles, little black hairs growing out of the brain. Not like hair on our head, but just tangles, these individual hairs. So, my dad was told at age 60 that he would go the way of his mom, my grandma. And by 60, she certainly wasn't well. She was in the hospital, and by 65, she didn't know anyone's name. And my dad was told by his doctors that he would be the same by age 65. Well, in between 60 and 65 with the heart drops, my dad had an open heart surgery canceled at the Boston Medical Center, and he was as sharp as a tack till the day he died at 77. He never did have what they called with my grandma hardening of the arteries. So, the heart drops condition your vessels and arteries as well. It's you just can't go wrong, sir. You take a full dropper 3 times a day, and you won't be sorry. And if you're not satisfied, that Strauss company will just give you your money back. They refuse to have dissatisfied customers.
Okay. Roy, thank you for your questions. Those were good questions. And because a lot of people ask, how much should I take and how long will it last? Those are relevant, very practical, functional questions. Thank you, Roy, and I wish you and extend to you a healthy 2020. And, when you're on the show, I take opportunities to squeeze in little tutorials to give context, to situate the product within this context of health and wellness and biology. It really highlights how relevant the product is. And just for the audience, when you're using the language of medical terms to talk about your circulatory system, cardiac means related to the heart, pulmonary means related to the lungs, artery refers to blood vessels that move blood away from the heart, veins, blood vessels that move blood toward the heart. Your aorta is your major artery. By the way, the aorta, that particular artery is prone to disease because there's a lot of pressure there. Capillaries are the small blood vessels that allow the nutrient exchange between the blood and the cell. Your atrium is the upper chamber of your heart, the atrium, and the ventricle is the lower chamber. So there's a quick tutorial, just so, you know, we have some understanding of what we're talking about. You know, to repair the car, you need to know what the parts are. For Wayne and his sons to take these ships apart, these giant ships, they got to know how those things were built and what the components are, so they don't blow the thing up. We come back, we'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day. Wayne Elliott, coast to coast and globally.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
You experience the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend. Delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Everybody knows that it's easier said than done to take charge of your health. Now taking charge of your health has been made a little easier with Ancient Nutrition. Ancient Nutrition's whole food nutritional products provide ancient nutrients in a modern, convenient form to power the body and mind while restoring health, strength, and vitality comparable to that of our ancient ancestors. Among their healthy nutrition supplements, Ancient Nutrition offers a line of bone broth protein powders formulated for high performance. Bone broth is a breakthrough in protein supplementation. It delivers the benefits of homemade bone broth in a convenient, easy-to-mix form. Try all 8 delicious flavors: dark chocolate, banana cream, cinnamon apple, salted caramel, pumpkin spice, s'mores, coffee, and French vanilla. Ancient Nutrition products are sold in fine health stores across the country. Visit ancientnutrition.com to learn more about ancient nutrition for a modern world. That's ancientnutrition.com.
Have you been put Garko and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station? If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garco.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the LTN health question of the day, inspired by my conversation today with Wayne Elliott from Strauss Naturals. I was talking about the circulatory system, as you know, this little mini tutorial about it, and I mentioned that the network of blood vessels, you have your arteries, your veins, the capillaries, form this vast network throughout your body. Here's the question. If you were to take the blood vessels of the body, all of them, and to lay them out, if you could, end to end, how far a distance would they extend or go, approximately? Would it be 6,000 miles, 60,000 miles, or 600,000 miles? How far would they go? You could lay out all of the blood vessels in the body. 6,000, 60,000, or 600,000 miles. Be reasonable. Here's the number to call. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. You'll win a $25 supplement gift card with the correct answer. Then you can take a little drive down to, or walk, if it's close enough, to your health store and get some Strauss Heart Drops or some Cardio Calm if you have arrhythmia, and take them in combination. Wayne, welcome back. You had mentioned Alzheimer's, and I always take the opportunity to drop in some ideas to build upon what you were saying. When you look at the neuropathology of Alzheimer's, you're right. There's what's called these neuritic neurons, these neuritic plaques, and the neurofibrillary tangles, those little hairs that you were talking about, they're called neurofibrillary tangles in the brain. And that's how they diagnose Alzheimer's disease. And they find these elements at autopsy. And both these neuritic plaques and these neurofibrillary tangles are thought to interfere with the normal cellular functioning of the neurons. And also, you have two arteries that go to your brain, your carotid arteries, one on the left, one on the right. And if those get diseased, you're not going to get any blood flow to the brain, which doesn't help matters either. And so the Strauss Heart Drops are known to help with better blood flow, better circulation throughout the body from head to toe, and that's where we want to be. So I was just using some of the medical terms to describe how you were putting it in your own words, and I appreciate you reminding me that I need to do those kind of things. Let's go to Osprey, Florida. John, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. We don't get many calls from there, so I'm glad you called in today.
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Mikey. Just sitting in my Envision Sport chair here, listening to another fabulous show as usual.
Thank you.
You've got so much information; it's almost information overload. But enjoy every show I can catch, and just keep on keeping on.
Yeah,
and the answer is 60 to 70,000 miles.
Yeah.
I wonder how do they figure that out? I mean,
well, I guess they got they have people on autopsy and they can estimate, and I don't know how they met. I don't know what ruler they used, slide rule, whatever. Yeah. But they figured roughly on average. On average, it's about 60,000 miles. That's quite incredible. And to think that one pump, your lymph system doesn't have a pump, the lymphatic system, and it flows upward. But the circulatory system has to have that pump. And you think about all the number of times that it pumps a day and throughout your lifetime, it's quite remarkable. And the abuse that it takes through our diet and lifestyle, that's why the Strauss Heart Drops for such wonderful nourishment for that particular organ. I'm glad you listened to the show, John, and I appreciate your kind words, sharing your kind words. The crew and I are grateful for your kind words. Are you?
Oh, thank you.
Are you taking care of yourself? Do you have health issues that really bother you, or are you doing okay?
Well, I still have a little bit of neuropathy in my feet. And I was going to Ethos here in Sarasota for therapy, and it seems to work. I have one of those med massagers that I got at our favorite box store, and it vibrates, and it seems to help quite a bit.
Stimulate circulation. You're trying to get circulation to those extremities. You got to get circulation to your extremities, and to improve that circulation. Whether it's Strauss Heart Drops would certainly help with that. As you heard Wayne say so many times, and you feel free to call me anytime you want, on or off air. My crew will take your call, and if there's something I can help you with, if I don't have the answer, I can direct you to somebody that does. Because we appreciate you.
I got a question, Dr. Mike. What happened to Gary? I think his name was Gary.
Yeah. What happens, John, is I have. Like now, this crew is pretty young, and I don't expect them to be here forever because, the opportunities come. And as long as I can keep them, I can. But I never stand in the way of somebody advancing their career and, and support. If they find something that's going to advance their career, I encourage them to take it. I got a good crew now, and, so people come and go. Hopefully I will remain sort of stable and be here. But thank you for asking about them. I integrate the crew into the show because these are good people, and they work hard and they know what they're doing, and they have good sense. They're smart. And so thank you for remembering Gary. I'm sure he would appreciate that. And in the meantime, you take care of yourself and have a healthy 2020, okay?
You too, and God bless you all, and
thank you.
And just pray for our country.
Thank you so much. Please do. Wayne, welcome back. So you see, we have nice people that listen and watch this show, Wayne.
I'm sorry, Doc, what was that?
I said we have nice people that listen and watch this show.
Absolutely. Well, that's there's some of the nicest people in this world, really. They're I found that in the health industry, certainly the natural health industry.
Yeah.
In some of these stores, the very nicest people you could meet. Strauss has some wonderfully nice people, I know.
Yeah, well, you're one of them, and we appreciate your passion. We appreciate your authenticity and transparency. Strauss Heart Drops, Strauss Naturals, and pay a visit to their website. It's good for your heart, it's good for your soul, it's good for your health. LTN, coast to coast and globally, your health is your wealth.
Everyone's raving about the newest